I just want to show that Marcus is like right here, and then Corey is right there.
She's a little more threatening than he is.
Yeah.
He just wants to chill.
You can be angry at cultural assumptions about the kind of sex you're having without attacking the actual like sex acts that other people than you enjoy.
Yeah.
So, but scissoring does suck for me. I do sympathize with.
I guess it depends on how much you like to hump.
Hello, my name is Betty Butch, and I am a sex and kink writer and sex toy reviewer, and this is my partner Buster.
Hello.
And today we're answering some would you rather sex questions based off of a BuzzFeed quiz. So this quiz is geared towards lesbians, but the sex questions are actually just basically anyone with a vulva. So we're just going to remix it a little bit because unfortunately there aren't a lot of sex quizzes that are like geared towards non-binary people. I should make one.
You should make one. We could make one.
We should.
All right, ready for the first one?
Yes.
All right, would you rather never cut your nails again or have a permanently sprained wrist on your dominant hand?
This one's actually kind of easy for me to answer because I have really bad wrists. Pretty frequently, I'm like, ow, ow, like give me 5 minutes. We have to switch up and do something else. And I hate nails. So I would rather have a sprained wrist because I don't even think it would be that much worse than how bad this gets sometimes.
See, I kept agonizing over this question because on the one hand, you don't really like long nails and I only like them some of the time. But I feel like I would need my wrists, so I'm gonna say nails. I'd rather never cut my nails again because
really?
I use my hands so often during sex that I feel like if my wrist was messed up, then that would be no bueno. Whereas I've had long acrylic nails before and I could definitely figure out how to work with that.
Okay, next question. Would you rather date someone with the same name as you or date someone who looks similar to you?
No, because then I'm gonna just sound conceited.
No, go ahead.
I would rather date someone who looks similar to me. One, because I like my body shape because I'm full of myself. But I would not want to say my name during sex. I couldn't do that. I know you could get some nicknames out of there maybe, but no, I don't want to say that name.
I think I'm attracted to more visually feminine people overall. And I kind of present sort of like really lazy masculine. So I'm not particularly attracted to myself. You embody like this perfect kind of androgynous like combination of like masculine and feminine traits, both physically and like style-wise.
Thanks. I'm trying really hard.
I would rather date someone with the same name unless it was someone with my my dead name, because I get so screwed up when I hear that name even spoken about other people. So okay, if it was my dead name, then
yeah, that's what I was going off of. I'm like, I don't know.
Yeah, like my writing name is Betty or my actual name is MJ. Those names would be fine. I would be fine with that. But
yeah, I don't know. I'm just like, I want all of the chubby goths and or chubby lazy punk people. Would you rather have a totally perfect gaydar or have the magic ability to fall for straight girls?
I think it's the magic ability to never fall.
Yeah. What is this question?
Okay, so I guess what they're asking is like, would you rather be able to spot other gays super easy, or would you rather never, unfortunately, like fall for somebody who is just not even capable of being attracted to you?
Yeah, I guess the gaydar one then.
I would rather have the perfect gaydar because that would make me feel safer in various spaces.
Yeah.
And I don't really, I've had like unrequited situationships in the past, and like it kind of sucked, but it wasn't really it wasn't like as bad as I think that movies make it out to be.
Yeah.
Would you rather be in a lesbian bar with only couples or be in a lesbian bar with only closeted ladies? Or we'll just say an NB bar with only couples or an NB bar with only closeted people. We're poly, so I like other couples. The only problem with other couples would be trying to, I don't know how people swing. Like the traditional concept of swinging where couples like swap partners or have a foursome or whatever. That to me, there's so many people involved in like trying to like figure out like who is interested in who. That's too much math for me. I would literally rather like,
too complicated.
If we were purposely going to a bar to find someone to hook up with, I would rather hook up with people who are single because I feel like it'd be easier to kind of like discern a vibe there.
Yeah.
Whereas with couples, like again, the math starts getting like complicated.
I don't really like how it's like kind of poking at closeted people, because what if it was in Kansas and like, you know what I mean? Like,
I feel like the question is posed with the assumption that like, oh, you don't want to end up in a relationship with someone who won't be out in the relationship.
That makes sense.
Which, you know, that does kind of suck. I think that people should feel safe and secure when they come out, and not everybody has that opportunity, at least at present. So,
well, and especially like if you're trying to figure yourself out too, and you don't know when to come out or how to come out or who to come out to, like there's a lot of variables to that.
Yeah. So I would rather with the closeted people.
I think I agree on that also.
Okay, the next question's for you.
Okay. Would you rather have to be BFFs with your ex or BFFs with your ex's new girlfriend? I wouldn't be bothered either way, but I guess BFFs with my ex, because I feel like that would be easier. I'm not really a super jealous person though, so I just, these are not geared towards us.
The quiz is for like lesbians and like and obviously monogamous lesbians.
I wouldn't want to have like a nasty breakup ex person in my life. I don't think. I'd rather just be friends with them. Like, yeah,
okay, I see what you're saying.
That seems so you like would less want drama in my life.
You would want to be best friends with your ex as opposed to best friends with your ex's partner who, like, there could be drama there.
Yeah.
And by drama, I mean difficult to navigate relationships.
Yeah, and like emotionally exhausting.
Just a casual reminder that if you're hearing background sound in this video, it's these two. These two are making all of the sound. Would you rather never have to deal with a period again or get pregnant with your partner without any medical procedures?
Oh, fuck. I'm gonna be honest, I'd say the pregnancy one. Because I feel like we have like, I feel like we've agonized over when is the right time and if there's ever going to be a right time. And I feel like if anybody could hit the ground running with that and like figure out how to make it work, it would be us. As much as I hate having a period, like I don't know, that would just take up so much weight off of my shoulders as I get older and it accidentally happened.
I don't get a period anymore. Here's the problem. Right? There have been so many times where I've been in a place emotionally, not financially, not like mentally, only emotionally. I've been in a place where I'm like, I want a baby.
Yeah.
Like now, I want a baby. And I feel like I'm an impulsive person to a certain degree.
Yeah.
So I would make that decision, especially if I was horny about it, because like, you know what I mean?
Like, you're making me second guess myself.
Yeah.
Like, wait, my hormones are all fucked up this month.
Yeah.
What if that's what this is? And I should be like, no, forget that. I don't want a period ever again. Would you rather erase the term scissoring from the world's vocabulary or have all lady porn directed by ladies?
Okay, so this question is bullshit. First of all, scissoring is a fucking thing. There's this belief that you can't derive pleasure from it, which you can. Secondly, there's this belief that only certain bodies can scissor, and you and I can scissor. I don't enjoy it because, you know, I have really thick outer labia, and so if you don't have an exposed clitoris, it's harder to get the kind of friction that you want. There's so many different muscles you can accidentally pull while doing it, and I'm lazy as fuck. Like,
it's too much effort.
Yeah, but scissoring is a thing. There are plenty of people with vulvas who enjoy scissoring. We reviewed a vibrator for scissoring, and I'll leave a link to that down below. Stop crying about the word scissoring. What you're actually frustrated about is people making assumptions about what lesbian sex or sex between people with vulvas looks like. You can be angry at cultural assumptions about the kind of sex you're having without attacking the actual like sex acts that other people than you enjoy.
Yeah.
So, but scissoring does suck for me. I do sympathize with.
I guess it depends on how much you like to hump.
Yeah. And whether or not, like, do you regularly see a chiropractor so that if something goes wrong, you could have, yeah.
Stretch.
And then the have all lady porn directed by ladies. I think there's, again, with the presumptions of like, all porn is like directed by men and all porn is this one certain thing. You could subscribe to Crash Pad, which I'll leave a link to my blog where you can find a link to Crash Pad, because I don't think I can link porn on YouTube. There's plenty of porn being made by queer people, for queer people. You can find porn creators on Twitter so easily by just searching the identity that you're looking for. Like OnlyFans has opened up like this opportunity for so many different kinds of people to have this easy entry into selling porn. So
how do we answer that one then? I don't agree with it. I wouldn't want to pick either of those things.
I do feel like I would love to see more queer porn in mainstream porn. Like I would love to see more mainstream companies producing porn and having the funding.
I agree with that because I don't have a problem with the term scissoring. I think that's dumb. It's a pretty short quiz. I'm a little disappointed with like the questions themselves. I feel like they could have had more fun with it. I think this is a good like practice thing. I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna ask people on Twitter to ask us would you rather questions that aren't like, that's a good idea. Yeah, that aren't like gender specific. Also more kink, more polyamory, like things that actually apply to us. So what I'm gonna do is I'm going to leave a link to a tweet in the first comment. If there are sex questions or kink questions or like even just like relationship questions that you want to ask us, especially in like a would you rather format, go for it. Yeah. If you want to see more of Buster, they can be found on Instagram and Twitter at Buster LeBeau. I can be found at Betty_Butch, and I'll leave links to all of our social media stuff down below. So thank you so much for watching, and we will see you in the next video that we do. Bye.